Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. What's up, SportLife Nation, and welcome to episode 4 of the SportLife Rewind podcast. I'm your host, Coach Matt. That's right, I'm back, and I'm with my co-host, Coach Dank.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Fired up to be here. We had a crazy week here at SportLife. As Matt said, week 4, the prospects this week played soccer. The rookies played flag football. Crazy week with the rookies. And of course the All-Stars, you can't forget them, ball hockey. What a week. I'm a little sad I got dethroned, but it's not the end of the world. Matt, let us know who got it.
Anyways, so in the prospects, congrats to PSG and Barcelona, both of them winning the Soccer Cup. That's great. In the rookies, we had the Cleveland Browns lifting the Lombardi Trophy.
Ooh, wow.
Congratulations, Coach Forts. I know you were looking for that. And then, of course, back-to-back ball hockey weeks. Coach Romer with the Montreal Canadiens. But Coach Dank, tell me a little bit about what happened to you, because you got traded at the trade deadline to the Blackhawks. You're on the Lightning. You got traded with Sammy Catacquis, your all-star player. And you're one of the odds-on favorites to win this thing. So what happened in the semifinals against the Oilers?
So, coming into Thursday, I was pumped. I was second place. The Lightning were doing well. I got shipped off. Thankfully, I got my boy Sammy. The team was still good. We were buzzing quarterfinals, but then the semifinals came. It was, a neck-and-neck game. Overtime comes. Hockey, lots of penalties flow during overtime, no problem. But then, kind of got scammed here. I get a brutal call. They go in. Griffin, awesome week. Scores a game-winning goal. Heartbreaking. It's hard to see my boys who I've been with all week, especially Sam, great kids, just down in the dumps after that. Even me, I try to pick them up, but it's tough because I'm even feeling a little sad. But stuff happens here at SportLife. You can't always win. Yeah,
it definitely sucks, but I feel like from the get-go, right after the draft, you kind of thought it was Romer's week. This guy picks the Montreal Canadiens, the hometown team.
For sure.
They, just like in real life, get the first overall pick in the draft.
Literally.
And of course they go with
Hall of Famer.
Hall of Fame legend, David Jeffries.
Ooh, quick shout out to David Jeffries. It was his final week here at the SportLife podcast.
The SportLife podcast.
At SportLife. A legend, as you can see, he's always number one on the Hall of Fame. So shout out to you, you're a great kid. Keep up. And that's all I got for David.
But yeah, it just seemed like it was meant to be.
David
Jeffries.
Really was.
They drafted Jesse Monk to be in next.
The heart and soul of that franchise.
And he was an absolute monster in nets.
Favorite player, Carey Price. He really showed out just like Carey Price, In the finals, man, he came to play, letting in only 2 goals. Just, wow. You can't be happier for that guy.
Speaking of Jesse Monk,
you
got to see these awards. Here we go. For the rookies, congrats to Coach Safar for winning Coach of the Week. And of course, to Evan Skolnick for winning Sportsmanship Award.
Yes, and for the Jonah Grubstein Award, congrats to Christopher Minigazzo. And of course, your MVP of the week, William Loeb. Good job, buddy.
Congrats, guys. And now it's time for the All-Star Awards, baby.
Let's do it. So, let's start with the Coach of the Week Award. He came over from the city camp. First time I ever met him. It went to Coach Glazy.
Wow.
Good job, Coach Glazy. Romer, great runner-up. Next up, the Player Awards. First up, we got the Lady Bing. This trophy goes to the player with the most sportsmanship. This week, it was Mr. Owen Talk. My boy drafted him. Next award, we got the David Jeffries Award. You want to explain quickly what it is?
It's basically just for sport life passion. It's pretty much as simple as that.
So this award went to the man carried his team to the finals from the Edmonton Oilers, Griffin Harris.
I know it pains you to hear that name, and since he scored that goal.
Unfortunately, I'll never be able to look at that kid in the eyes ever again.
Anyways, and then of course, the Hart Trophy for MVP. Everyone thought it was going to go to David Jeffries, but everyone knew the real heart and soul of that team was Jesse Monk. The guy in nets had crazy saves all week, kept that team in check, kept that team in first place all week, and
complete stud.
Absolute stud. We actually got a super quick interview with his coach, Coach Romer. Of course, the championship interview. Here we go. What's up, SportLife Nation? It's Coach Matt, courtesy of the SportLife Rewind podcast. I'm here with the new Stanley Cup champion head coach, Coach Romer of the Montreal Canadiens. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you so much.
It's great to have you as a co-host on the SportLife Rewind podcast. It's even better to interview you when you're a champion because I love you. after a whopping 9-3 win over the Oilers. Tell me how you're feeling right now.
I'm ecstatic, you know. I think we as a team knew we can win all of this since day one. Our biggest competition was definitely the semifinals. Told the team they knew it. We win that game, we can win it all. So we were very confident going in, but I'm very proud of them. Very proud of every single one of them.
I'll tell you what, I was making the format for the playoffs, and of course, I'm the leader of the SportLife Sportsbook, which is for betting. And I had you guys as the plus 100 favorites to win. I think I got it right once again. Tell me who you think's the MVP. I think we all know who you're going to say, but I want you to tell me about him.
Exactly 1 year ago today, I was holding this exact trophy with the exact same player, David Jeffries. He's just a kid, smiles all the time, win or lose. Kids love him, teammates love him, but he can definitely carry a team to a championship 2 years in a row, proves it. I'd obviously give it to him, but my goaltender, Jesse Monk, everyone slept on him on the draft. He was drafted in the last round, but I knew right away I wanted him to be my goalie, and he brought us to this championship. This is who got us this trophy here today.
Absolutely. Listen, it's a great time here at SportLife. I want you to know, do you have any other future sports you want to win? Or is this a one and done? What are you looking forward to next?
I would have loved to win football last week or 2 weeks ago, lost in the finals, but I think I know which championship I want to win. Ice hockey with you, baby. Ice hockey with Coach Matt like last year. Stay tuned for that.
Thank you for the interview.
Thank you.
Here is the winning moment.
Yo, Matt, easy ship this week, bro. Easy ship, bro. Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Thank you, Coach Romer, for that fantastic post-game interview. You are the man. It's always a great time speaking
Love
to
Coach
that
Romer.
guy. Of course, I love Coach
Best
Romer
man
too.
alive. One of the greatest coaches in sport life history.
Oh, of course. An absolute SportLife coach legend. One thing we haven't talked about, though, Intercamp. Oh my God. So,
wow.
Actually, it was today. So Friday, we had our second ever SportLife Intercamp, where one camp, Brébeuf or West Island, travels to the other to play a sport. Last year, the West Island traveled to Brébeuf to play some flag football. And this year, Brébeuf came over to play some ball hockey. Here's one clip of SportLife legend David Jeffries scoring a goal.
Some kid who looks like he knows how to come after you. Sally Cat goes up to David Jeffries for the turn.
All right, guys. So Intercamp was awesome. Always nice to see the Brébeuf camp come together with the West Island camp. Of course, at the end of the day, we're one big Sport Life happy family.
And of course, it's great to be a part of the SportLife family. There is one flaw being a part of this family, though, especially if you're a coach. And that's if you finish last place on Thursday. And here's a video of Shaner getting pied to tell you why it kind of sucks being a coach and last place.
Sorry, Shaner.
This is the before. 3, 2, 1. Oh, man! Well, that does it for episode 4 of the SportLife Rewind podcast.
Tune in next week to see all 3 programs, the prospects, the rookies, and the all-stars play baseball.
Also tune in next week to see how Helen's going to do everything she can to win, including throwing 100-mile-an-hour fastballs at 7-year-olds. See you next week. Da na 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 na.